Well, if you haven't read it, you've probably heard about it, and maybe you want to talk about it. The best-selling book, 50 Shades of Grey, the erotic bestseller that deals with themes that include role play, dominance, submission, well, kind of mature topics here. But at 7:14 Sunday morning, we're going to talk here with T.C. Brantley, Dr. T.C. Brantley.
How you doing, Jeff?
Right back at you. Glad to see you. Thank you for being here.
Same to you.
And by the way, with us also, John Snow with our band this morning, Deception Fades. And you're going to be involved in this conversation too, right?
I am.
What the heck? You're a brave man, right?
Brave man. Rock
All
and
right,
roll
so we're going to
sex
talk about and we'll sort of explain that context in a minute too. Now, you're also a pastor.
Yes.
Okay, so you're talking about what couples can do to keep things from getting old. Are you advising couples, as a pastor too,
Yes,
to go to strip clubs and watch pornography?
Okay, I'm saying that couples have to find out what works for them to keep it spicy. Now, you have to be in agreements of it. So if someone not in agreements of it, don't do it, because here's the bottom line. I'm not going to tell you what you do or cannot do in your bedroom, but I am saying do something. Don't just sit there and blow your thumb.
And not always the same thing.
And not always the same thing, because if you do all this same thing, you get bored, and then that's where you look for an affair and somebody else to come and spice things up. I think you can go into your own bedroom, get the sauces, get the peppers, get the spices, and bring it up, brother. Bam!
Just don't rub those on open wounds.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
That can sting a bit if they're hot peppers, right?
Exactly.
So, and by the way, just to sort of bring you into this, John, I don't want you to be sitting there all this time, because you were recently in a relationship, right? Do I have this right? Maybe I'll let you tell this. Oh, you've had a few. You're a rock and rolling guy. So tell me about like what your situation is here.
My last girlfriend, she was Albanian. She's a few years older than me, well, 6 years older than me. I'm 28 years old. But she had a kid and everything too. She's the backup singer in my last band and everything. So, it wasn't the sex that did anything bad. So, but it does. You have to take care of your woman. Confidence is key. You have to know, and talk to your lover, know what she wants. Sometimes women might be shy. You never know.
Isn't that the truth?
And that's a good point that he brings out, that in a relationship, you got to know how to talk to the person, because in spicing things up, there has to be a communication, there has to be a talking, because without that, you'll get in trouble.
Yeah, you can't force things to happen. You can't make them comfortable. You have to respect their boundaries. And just because you've had sex together one time, don't take that for granted and let it sizzle out. That's
a good point. And because you were talking about it has to work for both. Win-win or no deal. Because if you're doing something, regardless whether it's sex related or not, that you're not comfortable with.
And that's why when the spiciness comes into a relationship, is that you're trying to have those safe words, like I'm not comfortable now. And when they say stop, it is stop. It's not yellow, it's not yield, it's stop. Because again, there's a trust factor that comes in a man and woman, husband and wife, trying to work things out to make things more spicy into a relationship.
Is it more often the guy or the gal that says stop?
Believe it or not, believe it or not, it may be the woman, but here's what happens to a lot of guys. When a woman starts going, the guy says, wait a minute, are you the same girl I married? Yes, it's been the same one all the time.
Touche.
Bringing it back home.
What's role play?
Role play is where you do fantasy with your spouse. You say, well, I want to act like this, I want to act like that. So husband and wife, man and woman get together and they play little things with each other. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Can you give any ideas of some of
sometimes a woman likes the pool boy, sometimes a woman likes the plumber. Oh, behave, Brantley.
She likes the guitar player.
Yeah, the guitar player.
And I'm a Kimball guy too, 2 in 1.
Backstage pass, right?
Record label owner, Records.
Okay, so there's all kinds of things. And why is that so important for a marriage to persist over a long time?
Because it gets you out of your comfort zone, and the biggest thing in a relationship is that they have so many inhibitions that they stay there, and those inhibitions keep you bound up in a bad place. So the role play makes you the actor and the actresses, and you go in and you enjoy yourselves together.
Right on. We could obviously talk.
Oh, yes, we can. Yes, we can.
We've got to wrap it up. I think the FCC's on the line, but don't call me. T.C. Brantley. And John, we're going to be hearing more from you in a little bit too. Thank you so much for being here.
God bless you.
All right.